and do better as a human being. I don't care what kind of mistakes we made or what kind of choices we made. We got to live with our decision. If we go out and choose a relationship and it don't serve us, we can't blame it on God. It was our choice. If we go and we looking with the eye, we looking at the outward appearance of a person and not looking at what's on the inside, that's our decision. That might not be the mate that God chose for us, but it's a mate that we chose for ourselves. Y'all, my phone is about full and my videos want to keep stopping, but I'm not going to let the enemy or nobody else stop me from getting this message out. So if it's 2 parts, y'all just watch what you can watch, like, share, and subscribe, and do what you have to do. I just want to say this. We can't keep blaming God for mistakes that we chose. We can't keep blaming God every time we were brokenhearted, every time we were hurt, every time things happen to us. Because sometimes things happen to us to teach us lessons. Sometimes things happen to us because of the decisions that we decided to make. If I got into relationships and they was bad and they was toxic, 9 out of 10 is because I was toxic too. 9 out of 10 is because I needed to clean up what was already messed up before I could even think about trying to be loving or sleeping with somebody else. And I won't doing that. It even took my child telling me to forgive, mama, forgive, and having to leave this earth to show me that I am much more worthy and valuable than what man even want me to see. It ain't about what man want me to see. It's about what God see in me. For many, many years, I beat myself up. I felt unworthy. I'm still trying to find my way. I ain't gonna sit here in front with none of y'all. I'm still trying to find my self-worth, my worthiness, find my way. I'm still trying to heal. I will be healing to the day that I die, especially by losing my son, because it's hard. He's the go-to guy that I talk to about every day. As long as he had his phone on, I talk to Quan about every day. People don't know the things we talked about to the depths that we talk. He gave me so much encouragement. I saw so much greatness in this man when sometimes he didn't see it in himself. But I'm letting y'all know, as me being his mother, he made a few mistakes along the way. He didn't have the perfect life. He had a hard life because his mama had to struggle. I had to go through the trenches to make sure I raised these kids. I did what I had to do as a mother. But I want Mother of the Year. But they didn't come out so bad. They made some mistakes along the way, but they weren't the worst children in the world. As a matter of fact, they was pretty good children if you ask me. I got compliments off my kids all the time because they was respectful in them streets. They knew not to go out there and showing off and acting like no fool. They knew how to respect people, to tell people hello and to speak. Now, when they got older, I don't know what they was doing, but I know when they was younger, I taught them how to be respectable, how to talk to people, how to say yes ma'am, no ma'am, and how to respect themselves out there in the streets. So a lot of times, even when people told me my children did this, this, and this, I'd be like, yeah, they did that because I know them. And when they was lying on them, I knew that part too because I knew how they was now. They cut up a little bit at the house, but that's children. That's what children do. But anyway, I really didn't raise bad children. But I taught my children as much as I could as I started learning more about myself. About you can't trust everybody. About you don't eat from everybody. Trying to teach them how to get back in church, how to pray more. And I ain't saying this being funny. I go to church. I love church. But you don't always have to be in there to know God for yourself. You got to know how to get a prayer out and get a message out to God and your loved ones for yourself. People wonder what I say when I say your loved ones. I mean your ancestors, the people that passed over before you, your loved ones that passed over before you. I'm always going to go to God first. Without God, it wouldn't be no me, wouldn't be my children, my grandbaby, and no generation to come. I don't care who may believe that and who may not believe that. People got a right for their own beliefs. I'm not arguing with that. I'm telling y'all what worked for me. But I'm going to trust God. Even in my pain, even though I hurt, and I questioned him about why my son is gone today. Because he was a good one. He wasn't perfect. He made mistakes. And nobody ain't got nothing they could tell me about him because he lived his life the way he wanted to unapologetic. Nobody don't know what he went through, what mental battles he had, and what torment he went through. But I know he went through some, and I'm just sorry, dear son, that I could not help you before all this came to pass. But I did try as a mother. I tried, and his daddy tried, his siblings tried. But know this, I love that young man. Before he was even thought about being put here, I didn't even know how to be a mother. I will love him still while I'm here on earth. And I will love him all the way till I reach him on the other side. I got to do what I got to do to make sure I'm good so that I can make it where he's at. And if anybody questioning where he's at, y'all ain't God. Ain't nobody got no heaven or hell to put him in. We got to stop going around here judging others when we need to clean up our own back porch, front porch, and all our windows. We don't know what happened to people when they go to the other side. We don't know what conversation they have with God before they leave this earth. You can be in church all your life and don't have a doggone thing. And I'm not talking about church people. I'm just saying you can be a sinner out here in the streets and get in heaven immediately if you had the right conversation with God. I just want people to stop beating other people down. I want people to stop crucifying people without giving them a chance. I want people to stop looking down on people because they make mistakes. As long as we human beings, I don't care who we are, we're going to continue to make mistakes. We just got to learn from them, ask for forgiveness, and move on. Right now, my family going through. I ain't calling no names, but I hear somebody say, don't believe in God no more. But I'm encouraging them, always believe in God no matter what. I know it gets hard, it's rough. I question him about why my baby had to be gone. He wasn't the worst in the world. I see plenty out there way worse than him, but maybe he was ready. But it don't mean we was ready for him to go. If it weren't for the other two and the grandbaby and for my loved ones, I probably would have laid right on down there with them, just like the enemy wanted. But you know what? Like I said, darkness ain't got no room over here to attack me, my children, or my loved ones, and I mean that. So I tell you this, because people don't want to be real with you. Anybody that's into all this negative forces and all this dark energies and this darkness that's going on in this world, that a lot of people don't want to talk about, all this witchcraft, all this negativity, all this jealousy, envy, deceit, underhanded cutthroatness that's working with Satan, that's got these evil spirits following behind them and wishing people ill will. You don't have no room over here. I say it and I say it again, and I'm talking with the authority that God and his precious son Jesus gave me. You ain't got no authority over me, my children, my family, my loved ones. And trust and believe, only because I don't speak on it and I don't call and say your name. I know it's dark forces out there in play, but I know I don't give you no power to come over this way, because I'm working with the authority and the power of my creator, my God and his precious son Jesus. Jesus didn't just die in vain. He died so that we can be forgiven of our sin and have life and life everlasting. And I'm claiming mine. So all this little dark energy just running around here, I ain't just saying it got to be a person, because you know what, people really ain't bad. It's the dark energies that they entertain, that we let get into our spirit, because we all do it every now and then. We all find ourselves getting angry, falling for the okie doke. But we can't even always put it on the devil. Sometimes people just full of so much hell. They don't want to forgive. They want to be jealous of somebody's stuff when they can go get their own. They don't want to see nobody else happy. They can have a man, but they can pray 1,000,000 times that person don't have nobody. When I do be by myself, y'all, I want you to know it ain't because of no forces that you send it this way. It's because I choose to. I choose to heal so I can be the right kind of woman that's good for a mate. And so I can draw in the right kind of man that God want me to have. I'm tired of choosing. I've been choosing wrong. My choices have been awful. So a lot of times we got to look at the woman or the man in the mirror and not always put it on, oh, the devil brought this person to me, or did this to me. No, we did it to ourselves. So a lot of times we look at what's on a person's outer appearance instead of looking at what's on the inside. If we look at deep down at what's on the inside, you can really, really see a lot of the person's truth. They may still need work on the outside, and they may still need work on the inside, because we're not perfect. But we got to be accountable for our choices. If we choose that person and we go through that crap with them, we got to take a look at ourselves and say, what we got in us that we keep choosing these type of people. And maybe you're in their life for a season to give them that push and help them a little bit. But what you can't allow is for a lot of their problems to keep affecting you, and you can't never grow. And that's what been my problem. I can't be Miss Save the World. Even now, with my son being gone, I get texts. I thank y'all for that. I appreciate it. And I get calls, and people really appreciate that. But when I get calls and the conversation turned about, you telling me, you sorry for my loss, and it turns about y'all, I'm strong, and I'll get there, but I ain't that strong yet. I'm still grieving my son. I ain't even saying that to hurt nobody's feelings, step on nobody's toes. Know this, ain't nobody built out of iron. Everybody got a beating heart that bleeds. I'm still grieving my child. I really, truly am. And it'll be a day that I'll be so strong, I'll be able to do my healing. That's what I am, who I am, my healer. I'll be able to listen to y'all and know when to cut the conversation off, because some conversations you do need to cut it short, because some conversation will drain your whole soul. That's what you got. When you in conversation with somebody, you do it for a little while. When you feel yourself, your energy start draining, or yourself start getting weak, it's time to end that conversation. I know it sounds crazy, y'all, but you really have to do that. You got to get out here in nature. That's why I came on out here. I want to do the video in the house, but some say, get out there in nature. You didn't walk today. I draw power from the outside, y'all. I draw power from this. I draw power from nature. It's so much power in nature. People can think I'm just talking. Oh, this woman just crazy. Go hug a tree if you need to. Now, right now, I don't want to hug no tree because I got allergies so bad. I might hug a tree and break out all over. But I'm just saying, I still draw so much from God's creation. And you can too. You got to know it for yourself. You don't always need somebody else's advice. But I do want you to do this. Stay up on your mental health. Mental health visits don't help everybody, but it's good to have a good therapist that you know that you can talk to in confidence, that ain't gonna run out. You tell them this, and they can run out and tell Tom, Dick, and Harry, Sally, Sue, and Jan all your business. You want to be able to talk to somebody in confidence and really tell them what's really going on with you, and just feel like you have somebody that you can confide in, that won't have to run and tell nobody else, and can give you some tools that you can use to help with that mental health. Y'all, I hate to take a pill. I've been getting me mental health. When my dad died, I went through so much depression. Only because I suffered depression. It won't no automatic diagnosis, but they're going to automatically diagnose you with something. I accept that. But I ain't never needed to take no pill for nothing mentally. I just let them prescribe me, and I say I keep these just in case I need them. I said prayer. Prayer changed everything for me. Prayer changed everything for me. But still, hardships came in life, and they want to knock me right back, just like losing my son. Y'all look over me. I got this nail, had an infection, so I ain't got no nail on that. And this one popped up, so I popped it off because it hurts. But anyway, y'all don't pay. I ain't thinking about that. But anyway, I did not have to take nail pill until I lost my son. I lost my son, and I knew immediately. I'm like, I started feeling myself want to go. And I knew that old enemy wanted to make me lose my whole entire mind. I'm like, let me get this medicine. Because every time I know that I'm feeling a little down and I feel like I can't come back up, I ain't letting the enemy, the entities, the dark forces try to throw me in no mental hospital. I'm going to keep on pushing no matter what. But that don't mean it's easy, y'all. This walk is not easy. It ain't for the lighthearted. But thank you, God, for the power you put in me. Thank you for having me to start this YouTube page, start this healing journey, start this healing walk. Thank you for being there for me. That's why I cannot give up on you. You have helped me through so much. I have not worked a full-time job since 2009, and I have not lost nothing. I'm not wanting for nothing. I'm still eating good. Look, I'm still healthy. I'm still dressing kind of good, as long as y'all don't look at my clothes too hard. I'm still eating good. I'm still eating kind of healthy. I dress on a budget. Don't be paying much for this. Didn't pay but $9 for this little dress from Rainbows. Got these little tights here, and they might have been about $9. So anyway, I be doing that sometime too. I'm just saying, because you can go out and you can dress. I know I'm changing stuff. You can dress and look nice with little or nothing if you know how to go out there and bargain shop. Anyway, you can dress on a budget. It don't cost a whole lot for you to look good and feel good about yourself. You don't got to do it for nobody else, but do it for you. Well, anyway, y'all, we can't keep on blaming others for the choices we make. Don't let the enemy continue to have his way with you or think they got the upper hand on you, because people don't want to admit it. But it is evil forces out here. It is evil people out here that pray against you. But you got to have your voice. You got to use your voice and pray to God to help you, and he'll listen. Sometimes he just wants us to come to him and ask, God, I need you right now. I need you to fight this battle for me of losing my son. Father God, I need you to cover me and cover my children and cover my loved ones like never before. Let no harm or danger come near our threshold, come near our minds, bodies, and souls. Y'all pray that prayer. Don't let it touch my mind. A lot of us having these mental health issues because we don't pray enough for our minds. When the enemy can get your mind, they got you. When the enemy start playing with your mind, they got you. I drove up to the stop sign the other day to leave this house and thought I was at the stop sign. I was so going through about my son. I was in the road where the car was coming and I was about to get hit, and God still shielded me, y'all. It's that serious. Stop letting these energies of darkness take over this world. We got to pray for each other more, whether we want to or not, even our enemies. That's hard. I do be mad at people. I ain't going to tell you no lie. Be angry right now. But you got to learn how to pray for these enemies. Pray for these little dark forces, these little witches and these little warlocks that run around here and try to pretend like they one way, pretend like they like you when they really hate your guts. Pray for them so God can change their hearts, so this world can change, so we can see our generations grow up. We got to get the message. We got to stop it. Y'all see people is leaving here left and right, dropping like flies. I hated to say it, but God showed me that when I was in there picking out my baby's flowers, when I was in Bo's furniture picking out his flowers, God told me to tell those people, y'all gonna get busy because y'all gonna have people coming in here 2 and 3 times a week, maybe even more, and y'all gonna have to keep making these flowers. I told McNeil's, y'all gonna have bodies left and right, and I see it. I see it, but I ain't gonna fear it because it's a God-given gift that he gave me. And I'm gonna tell y'all, we need to pray more. Power is in prayer. We need to pray about this pandemic, not fear it. Pray. Pray for one another. Stop discriminating against one another. Worried about what this person got, what that person got. Stop that jealousy. Get out there and get your own. And stop worrying about what somebody else got. Why would you worry about somebody that ain't got the pot to piss in or the window to throw it out, and you sitting over here living in a nice house? What is the purpose of that? Why would you pray for somebody else's downfall when you could be using that to pray for you to rise up? I don't get it. I don't understand it. Jealousy ain't been nothing I never understood. But we got some jealous, ruthless, heartless people in this world. I know for a fact when my son passed away, people want to see me fall. I have my moments, I want y'all to know. But I know what God I serve. And he gives me peace even in the storm. Even in the midst when I want to cry sometimes, and I do cry, God will give me a while and he'll make me cut it off. My son will make me cut it off. He ain't talking to me as much as he was, but he'll make me cut it off. I'm walking in my power regardless. I'm walking in my God-given power. So I'm letting any dark energy that want to come over this way know. I got an army behind me. Please believe it. Army in heaven like never before. That's why you ain't been able to destroy me. You done tried for a long time, but you ain't got no wins over here. You will not touch me or my seeds or my grandbaby or my generation to come. Not name another one. You got one. I talked to him, but you can't have no more. And it taught me a whole lot. It taught me how to really tap into God. That's what you want me to see, God, and I see you. I see you. I need to do more, do better, pray better. Know you for myself. I love church. I may not be in there all the time no more because I got to have this walk with God. Me and God got to have some conversations. Me and God, me and my loved ones that's over there on the other side that's been waiting for me to ask for the help. But I didn't. But it's time because I'm not letting no dark forces keep on taking me and mine until it's time for us to go, because none of us are promised to be here for all eternity. We all got to leave, and I want to leave with my soul right. I want to leave knowing I did everything that God want me to do. And that's why I'm going to be this voice, and I'm going to keep talking till I can't talk no more. Y'all want to like, share, and subscribe? That's fine. Y'all that don't want to support, that's okay too. But please share it with somebody that you know that need it. Because this mental health stuff is real. This grief stuff is real. This death thing is real. It's not over. It's just the beginning of so much more to come. I hate to say it, but that's what he's telling me. It's going to be so much death until it's going to be so much mental health problems, so much depression, until we're not going to know what to do with ourselves. The only thing we can do is pray, y'all. Y'all hear me? Pray, pray, pray. Like never before. Pray. Be a voice. Stand up and do what you're supposed to be doing. Instead of hating and worrying about Tom, Dick, or Harry, Sally, Sue, or Jan. Worry about yourself, getting your soul right, doing what you got to do to make it to the other side with your loved ones. Because every day I'll have their day. And trust and believe, all this little dark stuff that's been done in the dark that you think you're doing and you hiding, and a lot of people doing it, they'll never admit to it. It's going to all come to the light because God been seeing it from beginning to end. He see it all. And everybody that's think they're getting away with it, you really ain't getting away with nothing. Everything you got and you got it wrong, you can guarantee it can be taken away from you. I hate to say it, and I'm not saying it being funny, but I'm being honest. You better get it the right way. Even if you've been dibbling in the dark side, you better go to the light. That's all I can tell you. I mean, look for the light. Yeah, I'm in the light. I lost my son. I'm hurt like crazy. But it's also teaching me the strength that's in me, what God put in me, showing me self-worth, showing me that I got this, even if I do got to cry sometime, weep and moan, if I'm about lost at sometime, showing me to keep pushing, keep on doing these videos, encouraging people to keep fighting, keep pushing, keep loving, and even love on your enemies, even though they feel with so much hell that they don't want to let it go. Keep praying for them. Keep praying for them because they need it. We need it. Everybody need a little prayer. But anyway, y'all, I've been on and on. I had to do 2 different parts, but I hope y'all get the message. Y'all take care. Stay blessed. And pray, pray, pray like never before. Pray for your families. Pray that no darkness come near your home, your mind, bodies, and souls of you, your children, your grandchildren, or your generation to come. Even pray for your enemies because Lord knows they need it, y'all. We wonder why the world is falling apart because we ain't doing nothing that we should be doing. I can go on and on and on and on about that, but I'm not a pastor, a preacher, or a prophetess. I'm a messenger. I'm a warrior. I'm a queen. A Nubian queen, as a matter of fact. Well, anyway, I'll be making more of my jewelry, soaps, candles, and anything that God puts in me to create with these hands. Didn't even know I could craft nothing, but I'm going to go back to doing it, y'all. But I'm still in the grieving process right now. I can't tell nobody no lie. But I'm going to get it together because I got things that I need to do. And so do you. So y'all stay encouraged. I'll walk when I can. Share my YouTube as much as I can. I want to turn my comments on because I want y'all to be able to talk and comment. Even if you're an enemy of mine, I still thank you because you don't have to look at these videos. You don't have to subscribe, but you do. But share it with somebody that you know really need it because we are a hurting world. Hurting way more than what people think. And we got so much more pain to come. But we can pray for brighter days. People might not want to hear that, but we got to speak the truth. If we don't line it up and get it together now, we'll never get it together. Look at my baby. My baby keeps me going. My Raheem. Can y'all see my necklace? Good. I tried to show it to you yesterday. That's Raheem. My uncle got that for me. And that's Raheem in Arabic. And that's my daughter got that for me. You can't see it as good as I want you to, but I love these necklaces. I feel like he right here with me. He encourages me. Well, anyway, Scrap, I'm still doing it. Your mama's still doing it. Still got me put this makeup on, but it's okay because I wore makeup anyway. But I don't feel like it sometimes, but sometimes I have to, y'all. If I just stop in the middle of the night and I make a video, y'all look over it. Because I put so much in these videos. It just feeds my soul. It's my way of healing for real. But I hope that I'm helping somebody that's going through. It ain't even got to be the same thing I'm going through. Just mental health challenges, y'all. We got to stand up about this mental health. So many people are taking their lives or taking others' lives because they have mental health issues. And we got to really, really stand on this mental health. People really need help. And you can't always get it from a psychiatrist or from a therapist. But talking to a therapist is a safe place to go and share how you feel without being judged and without everybody in the world knowing about it. If you share with some of these so-called friends, everybody might know about it. If you can't really trust them. Really, honestly. I just want you to know you're not alone. We're in this together. Stay encouraged, stay focused, and do what you have to do to heal. I hope everybody find their way, and I hope I don't come on too strong. But I have to say what God put in me. And I had to make 2 parts, but I won't finna let the enemy stop this today. Look, I ain't even cut off. But anyway, y'all, I love y'all. Y'all take care. Hopefully, I'll be able to do some happy videos sometime soon. But like I told y'all, you know it's going to be a long time coming with me talking about my child. I ain't never going to forget him. He's going to always stay in my memory and in my heart until I meet him on the other side. Scrap. Save a place for your mama. I'm going to keep on getting it together so I can make it to you. Y'all don't let dark forces and dark energies and dark thoughts of people destroy your life. Know your power. Walk in your light. Walk in the power given to you by God and His precious Son, Jesus. Jesus did not die on the cross in vain. He died for a purpose. And that's for us to be asked to be forgiven be forgiven of our sins. And we got to forgive others. And I know it hurts because it's the hardest thing for me to forgive people. I still got unforgiveness in my heart, God. And I ask you to please help me with that. because I also want people to be able to forgive me. Be able to forgive me and be able to be okay with sharing my videos and sharing my message, because I'm not just doing this for no clout. I'm doing this because somebody really, really needs it. I'm doing it because I know that you said I need to be doing it. And I'm going to write a book one day because I got a story to tell. I don't know when, how, oh, where, or why. Well, I do know why, because I got purpose. And I'm going to be writing a book, a nice book. And I hope y'all enjoy it when I write it. But I'm going to I'm going to get some help to write this book, because I done been through a lot, but I'm not the only one. I just ask for God to cover and protect and guide and heal each and every one of y'all. Protect you and your family members and all your generations to come. Heal you and guide you and help you on this healing path. Take this journey with me. Take it by yourself. Do it what way that best serves you. Just do it. It takes a lifetime and it ain't easy. Even having the gift of being able to hear from God is so hard, but it can be done. It can be done, and we can be blessed. You know, but y'all stay encouraged. Like, share, and subscribe to this page. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Snapchat. Enjoy this wonderful evening. And y'all take care. I know I went for a long time, but watch both of my videos. I hope y'all get something from them. I feel so much better. I was so depressed just a little while ago, but I feel better now. God, I thank you. Anyway, y'all take care. Good evening. And I love y'all. But God loves you more.